This server, it's called HNT/KNS/ergbla. Can't even spell my name right. So basically what this is a server where, oh, I guess it'll say right here, we're debunking the false claims Ergbla has made against Gangsters and Stoners high and tide over the past year, including his most recent so-called documentary. I like how they they devalue like the work I put in right off the bat. Like they're just totally downplaying and belittling it entirely. Initially, we chose not to respond publicly. We wanted to take the high road, to be the bigger person. You already failed that before I made the documentary. But after 12 months of ongoing harassment, misrepresentation, and targeted attacks, we decided enough is enough. The truth deserves to be seen, not buried under lies and drama. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously people, as shown in the video, the section where they kept banning people for trying to confront them, and they kept lying and saying that they were spreading rumors when it was all true. That was kind of the point I made in the video, right? Like, hey, look, don't lie about it. Come out and confront it. So yeah, I know the statement, they're trying to like accuse me of being a lie, but you know, a liar. But the truth deserves to be seen, not buried under lies and drama. Absolutely. So that's good. Surely this means that they're going to confront what they did, right? This server is divided into two core sections: direct allegations, a detailed breakdown of each accusation he's made, dismantled point by point with receipts and evidence. That'd be great. I'd love to see that. Who Ergbla really is, a deeper look into his conduct, motives, and credibility, so you can clearly see the kind of person behind the claims. Wow, this is, I'm sure there's some remarkable stuff here. I can't wait to, you know, figure out things about myself that I don't know. If you're going to form an opinion, make sure it's based on facts, not the twisted narrative of someone with a personal vendetta. The only issue I have with them is that they're subjecting children to these things and, you know, engaging in these kind of questionable things to begin with. You know they're failing if they have to target you. Oh yeah, they're like hard targeting me. Also, you wanna know what's interesting? I made a video that's 35 minutes long, right? I worked on it for like over a month, right? And they said the server is divided into two core sections: direct allegations, a detailed breakdown of each accusation he's made, and then who I am. Do you guys really think that my entire video is debunked in only 3 different sections? Like, I feel like there's a lot more things missing here. Minors and staff, minors seeing not safe for work. Okay, so they talk about minors and her putting a pacifier in her, which is 100% true. So I'm curious, like, is that the only thing they choose to respond to? I feel like it's, you know, obviously whoever wrote this is just like, it sounds good. Like reading this, it's like, oh wow, this is gonna hit, but they don't actually have the evidence to actually back this up. I thought it would be fun to go live and just like respond, you know, to this shit point by point. But first, hold on, we're gonna make this even more fun. Give me a second. You know, to get this started, you know, before I respond to some seriously really damaging accusations against him, I go ahead and crack this open, and then we're gonna, you know, chug this. And give me a second here. I don't think that's a good idea. No, it's fine. I'm good. Listen, I'll grab a second one here after. If I have like 3 drinks, I'll be like fucked. All right, one down. Let me crack open this. Let me crack open the second one before we get started, guys. How much for you to get plastered? If someone donates $50, I will just go and grab another one and just chug it. What about 50 total? Maybe, but I don't want to make like a goal for it. Like $50, and you know, it's whatever. If you're going to form an opinion, make sure it's based on facts, not the twisted narrative of someone with a personal vendetta. I don't like. What do you mean personal vendetta? I don't really give a fuck about you. We encourage you to use the questions channel below to ask anything you're unsure about. Any respectful questions or criticisms will be addressed openly and directly by KNS/HNT staff, as we have nothing to hide. Well, I mean, still not seeing any more channels here. There's $4.99 for the cause. Okay. Lastly, we strongly encourage you to share this server link with anyone and everyone, especially those who have heard Ergbla's claims or been influenced by his attempts to damage our reputation. I feel like labeling an exposed video that is intended on spreading awareness and the truth as trying to damage your reputation is a bit dishonest, but we'll, you know, carry on. The more people who see the truth, the harder it becomes for misinformation to thrive. Okay, but this isn't the truth. The video already has it. So there's currently 160 members in the server. So let's see what's going on here, like just right off the bat. Honestly, this part doesn't make sense. I don't get how this random person discovering what Ergbla is doing is justifiable proof that his evidence is doctored and fake. That's just a baseless claim, as I have yet to see any proof that's true. This guy says, I've heard that Ergbla fakes. Yeah, this is the worst evidence ever. So this person is saying they found something from this person, who the person who wrote this is saying they heard from somewhere else that I fake evidence. That is this video to get people into trouble. Nobody ever gets in trouble in my videos. If they got into trouble in my videos, they get banned from VRChat, but they don't. I found this to be true because I found that Urbla was harassing a VRChat group called KISHI'S and Stoners, so I investigated his claims. Okay, what did you come up with? You know, I feel like we're missing some details. Yeah, he said, she said, read the channels. Everything I said has screenshots attached. Yo, thank you for the 45 Hot Wheels. Okay, give me a second. I can't like chug the whole thing. I gotta do it in like little bursts, you know what I'm saying? Ugh. How much for another? I'm not doing another one. So here is them responding to having minors in their staff, okay? Clearing up false claims in Urbla's first video from last year. At 58 minutes, he's seen arguing with a user named Kitten. To clarify, Kitten was not a staff member, freelancer, or any official representative of our group. She was a volunteer bartender, which comes with limited... which comes with limited permissions like access to certain staff areas, but does not make someone staff. At the time of the video, Urbla and his group had been actively trolling and provoking members in the instance. I would disagree with that characterization, what we're doing. During that exchange, Kitten made a concerning slip saying, I'm 13, no 18. While we don't excuse or take that lightly, she immediately corrected herself and clarified she was 18. Our staff responded by removing her from the conversation and banning her pending ID verification, as we have a strict zero tolerance policy on age-related concerns. Kitten later completed full ID verification with both us in VRChat. She's currently 19. She was 18 at the time of the video, confirming that Urbla's claim is false. Additionally, here is her verified VRChat link. Okay, but how are you going to tell me my claim is false when that is what you told me? So here, let's actually play the clip and watch what happens. Ready?
But I am fucking 13, not 13. Fuck you guys.
You're
Fuck this shit. I am 18.
Someone says, according to your Discord, you're 16.
If I was 13, I would be verified in here. Hold on.
So far, I'm being made aware of from my chat that this girl is 16. That's all I know. I'm not saying this is a fact. I'm just saying what I'm being told, and then this is what unfolds.
I'm not.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Kitten, I don't want to disrespect you.
You guys can talk to others. You guys can talk to others.
You are very, very juvenile with your interaction. Like, you're sitting here, you just yapped a whole bunch for 5 minutes, and then get emotional and leave. Like, that's like that doesn't sound like an adult to me. Kishi, do you have more to say about your? Is that one of your?
Happens when people have mental disorders.
Out.
Riley,
Out.
please leave.
Kishi, is that one of your little KNS littles? Okay, so I asked her jokingly if that's one of her littles because she has her little age regression shit. Okay, so let's go back to the claim.
She approached me for a collab that I denied a while back for so many reasons. Also check her VRC bio, skull emoji.
Did she change her VRChat bio? I don't want to show like the full thing, but look at if your source starts with the letter U, try again. She added that to her bio. Used to just say her Discord. Come on, Kishi. You and I both know that what I'm saying is true. This part right here, listen,
No, they're not. If they had the blue banner above their head, which they didn't, they would be age verified.
That was very clearly me being lectured by a high school girl. Like, honestly.
I've just been informed that she was kicked from the group.
Okay, so he tells me I've just been informed she's been kicked from the group. That implies that she was in fact a child. So if you're trying to say that I'm making a false claim, I mean, why aren't you going after Vex for saying that to me? I say that at 1 hour and 6 minutes, right? He says she's a child at 1 hour and 4 minutes. He literally just told me 2 minutes prior to that she was a child. At 1 hour and 6 minutes into the video, Urbla falsely states that I got caught with a child. This is a blatant misrepresentation. Kitten was not a minor, not staff, and there was no personal relationship between her and anyone on our team beyond her role as a volunteer bartender. So how are you pinning that on me? That's your fuck up. It's your fuck up that you had somebody in there presenting you as a child, and then you told me that she was a child. So if that's not a child, then don't tell me that she's a fucking child. So how are you going to blame me for that? At the 8:33 mark in Urbla's most recent video about KNS H&T, he falsely claims that users can view adult-themed content in the server without being verified. We want to clarify that this is completely inaccurate. All not safe for work channels in our server are fully locked and inaccessible unless a user completes age verification. There are 2 methods to verify your age. Yeah. Okay. So if this is false, then why do I have evidence? I mean, you literally linked the timestamp in the video. So here you go. I'll show you. Channels. And even now, users can still view adult themed content. So this image right here, I was able to view in the server without being verified. This is an e-boy in the shower. He's got a big, massive schlong right about here. I would consider having big avatar cock, you know, especially the context it's used, very explicit and not safe for work in the server without being verified. Here's the anonymous confessions channel, which is publicly, or at least was, I'm not sure if it is still. Are you telling me this is not adult content? The point I'm trying to make is there's clearly highly sexualized conduct in the server without having any verification. By the way, Kishi posted the picture of her shoving a marshmallow peep inside of her before there was any age verification in her server whatsoever, just so you guys know. He claims users can view adult themed content in the server without being verified. Would you guys agree that what I just showed you is adult themed content? Let me translate what this actually means and what they're actually saying here, right? Kishi's brain and the brain of these people, they're so fucked, they're so rotted that they don't realize that text can be considered adult content. They're like, what do you mean I'm posting adult content in the not safe, or in, you know, in the unverified section? I didn't post my asshole in there. I only do that in the verified section. I didn't post a picture of my bare, disgusting fat tits in the unverified section. It was just me talking about how much I want to get fucked. What the hell? What are you talking about? That's not adult content at all. Verified. This isn't adult content. I don't see any like shots. I don't see anybody swallowing, you know, loads of right now. This isn't adult content. What are you talking about? See, this is what I'm saying. This is how these people operate, which proves my whole point, by the way, that they're all fucked in the head. So thank you for that, dumbass motherfuckers. All right, so far every single response she's made has just shown total out of touch. Like, her brain is just fucked to the core. She has severe trauma and she doesn't know better, I don't think. Let's see the next one, the pacifier. Saved the best for last, didn't we? I'm pretty sure I made more than 2 points in the entire video. But all right. Interesting. Anyway, I know some people will read this and still find a way to deflect or throw hate my way. And that is okay. Say what you want. Because no matter what you think of me, my actions have never involved minors and never will. Meanwhile, as shown clearly above where? Urbo's actions and the community he fosters have repeatedly and knowingly put real children in danger. Wow. So here's what we're going to do. We're sticking strictly to the facts. So far, I've yet to see you make any fact that benefits you. The item in question was gifted to me in early 2018 by an adult DDLG toy store. They reached out to me via Instagram asking if I'd be interested in promoting their adult products. While I ultimately didn't promote for them, I did keep the pacifier they sent. Okay, this is already bullshit. So this may be true, but trying to chalk it up as like, oh, they just sent me a pacifier, I just kind of had it, I didn't buy it. Then why do you have like 30 of them, you dumb fuck? This is a little more than them sending you the pacifier. So to act like you're not into this shit, or like you only kind of just had it as like a, oh, they just sent it to me, I didn't ask for it or anything, then why do you have all of these fucking pacifiers? So yeah, I mean, already just like, it's the little things that add up. If you got this many fucking pacifiers and you're doing pacifier giveaways in your Discord, it's a little more than just, oh, they sent me a pacifier, I didn't ask for this. Motherfucker, you got custom pacifiers saying fucking dumb puppy on them and shit. I know there's one that says dumb puppy, little bun, hot chalky. Come on, dude, get the fuck out of here. And that's the thing, I'm gonna pick apart every single one of these lies, not even just the major points they're making. I received a custom request involving that item. Okay, what do you mean that item? You see how she's trying to make it sound like she has just one of them that she never even had or wanted in the first place? She just got it sent to her. You see how she's trying to downplay her involvement in it? No, Kishi. You didn't just end up with a pacifier that you didn't ask for. You have several of them that you get customized. You guys are literally doing a fucking pacifier giveaway in your Discord, like right now. Giveaway for a handmade passy by Dizzy Baby. She said there'll be more in the future. Motherfucker, this is not you receiving a random fucking pacifier. You guys do this shit. Little one. Dude, fuck you. Fuck you. All right, fuck you, fuck all of you. You guys are disgusting. Look at this disgusting person. Don't come at me trying to act like you, oh, someone gave me a pacifier I didn't ask for. Motherfucker, you're doing pacifier giveaways in your Discord. You're the one distributing these fucking pacifiers, man, not these fucking other Instagram accounts. You fucking make these fucking pacifiers. Let's carry on. It is nobody else's business. Unfortunately, Ergbla chose to make it everyone's business. Motherfucker, you made it everyone's business by posting your disgusting in your Discord, okay? It's everyone's business when you're sitting there posting a marshmallow peep out of your disgusting fat. It's everybody's business at that point. To make matters worse, members of his own staff, the same ones who mocked and condemned me, have privately messaged me asking if they could buy the very item they ridiculed me for posting with. Yeah, I have trolls on my staff. I'm not surprised. I guarantee it was probably NM. I think that's funny. Nobody wants your disgusting pacifier that you put in your it was to make fun of you, dumbass. Before we go further, before we look at all of these about me, she only responded to 3 things that I put an entire 35-minute video together, you know, covering. Daddy's kitten. Titties is in my snap. I got you.
Do I have to pay? Like I
No, I'll give you a free sample.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you better take that up.
Oh.
So I said, if you want to see my titties, add my snap. I'll add you. And she said, oh, do I have to pay?
Is it okay?
You guy was fucking dog shit.
That's even better. She says, is it okay if I'm 12? And I said, that's even better.
Oh, okay, blah.
But don't tell anyone that. You know, that's low key.
Yeah.
I'll give you mod on Discord if you want. This is obviously a very serious situation here. I'm like very actively trying to groom this girl who's actually an adult, by the way. If you make fun of files, you're a file. Okay, here, ready? This is what they're accusing me of. Hey guys. Today we're playing Overwatch 1. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm not going to tell anybody about this. This is a big secret, guys. Don't tell anybody. But I'm going to post this on my channel. This is me grooming somebody on Overwatch. But it's a big secret, so I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel because I'm very serious. Yeah, my little...
Alright, so,
Please stop.
No, she's laughing. This adult woman that I'm, you know, joking with, she's laughing at my joke. Clearly very uncomfortable. And then I continue and the girl gets angry at me. And so I think it's funny.
I have a Mario wallet.
This channel exposes the moderators behind Ergbla's Discord server and YouTube channel. Multiple members of this group have been flagged by Discord itself for violating terms of service related to safety of minors. They can actually show the examples. All of our suspensions are related to insulting people for grooming minors. Underage users, yep, so more child safety, same exact thing. I like how they think he's 47, just because he has 47 in his bio. This channel sheds light on disturbing and illegal activities taking place within Ergbla's Discord servers. This includes instances of adults engaging in sexual interactions with holy shit. The sharing of explicit images involving underage users and other serious violations. Are you saying, like, posting like nudes in my server? That's a crazy accusation. A disturbing photo was posted in Ergbla's server depicting a young boy with his mouth and other body parts taped. An image that was highly inappropriate and concerning. Isn't that like what Kishi posts like every single day in her Discord and like thinks it's like sexy? I don't know. Despite being reported to the admins, the image remained publicly visible on Ergbla's Discord server for an entire year. It was only removed after Ergbla mass purged the server, not out of concern for child safety, but to prevent people from reporting the content shared by his users. Okay, let's see. Child abuse image of a young African-American child, 5 years or younger, tied up with tape, mouth taped. This image has been sitting here for 1 year and no one notices or cares. It's almost like people don't go back. It's almost like people don't like obsessively go back a year into Discord servers to find, you know, things. I'm actually going to find the image. Let me, oh, actually, no, it's deleted. This is one of the many things Ergbla and his server was getting reported for, which is why Discord suspended his Discord account, which is also why I'm back. The user, I want to strangle VRChat women, is using a profile picture that clearly displays a real-life photo of Kishi, which was first exposed in Ergbla's so-called interview with High and Tide owner video. That video was not an interview at all. It was a heavily edited and degrading mockery of not safe for work material, used as a vehicle to publicly dox Kishi. Okay, let's take a look at it. So this image... this is an image of Kishi that is currently publicly viewable on the website pornhub.com. The only editing I did to it was censoring her disgusting fat tits and censoring her words when she talks about, like, you know, sexual themes. So I actually made it like more appropriate, and I was showing it on stream. Kishi just deleted the chat in the server because of evidence against her and made a new one, Lamau. Did she really? Yeah, I believe it. I mean, if you don't want people to know that you're a disgusting fat with, you know, your tits barking on Pornhub, then don't post videos of you doing that on Pornhub. This guy says, I like 14-year-olds. Okay, well, this guy should obviously be banned from the server. Someone coming into my server and saying that they're a pedophile means I'm a pedophile, I guess. I don't know what to tell you about that. Swan ergs minor. That's a crazy statement to make. Below are screenshots involving a user named Swan, who has been a member of Ergbla's Discord server for an extended period, despite hosting not safe for work content. Okay, well, this is already false because you haven't proven that. Everything that you said was not safe for work was not actually accurate. Ergbla's server lacks any legitimate age verification. Correct. Users simply click a button to label themselves as either minor or adult. Yes. Actually, that's technically not what it is, but, you know, for the sake of argument, we can go with that. With no further checks or safeguards in place, this is true. Swan, a confirmed minor, selected the adult role and was immediately granted access to explicit 18+ sections of the server. General chat, memes, media, pets, music, art. Oh my god, VRChat channels. Holy shit. No way, the minors can't see this. Hold on, what's going on in this channel right now? Lol, I'm not safe for work. Oh my god, minors, don't look, look. Oh my god, guys, this is not safe for work. Where did it say that shit? I gotta read that again. They were granted access to explicit 18+ sections. Holy shit, that was highly explicit. Guys, I'm so sorry. When her true age eventually came to light, she wasn't banned for falsifying her age or exposed to adult content. She was never exposed to adult content by my server or me. She was exposed to adult content by Glass, the person they sourced all of this information from, who is banned from my community, by the way, for obvious reasons. Instead, she was quietly reassigned to the minor section. Yeah, so because of my server, I've already responded to this in my Discord, but let me just say this once and for all. My Discord is a public Discord. You can find it via Discord's browse section. It is discoverable within Discord, which is a 13+ application. Therefore, everybody that is in my Discord is allowed as long as they're 13 or older. There is no explicit adult content allowed in there. There is sections where we try to have a more adult themed conversation, but there's a big difference between mature adult conversation and Kishi posting a picture of her shoving children's products inside her. We would obviously not tolerate that in my community in any channel. Instead, she was quietly reassigned to the minor section. I don't think it was very quiet. I think the Swan situation was very loud, unfortunately. No piracy, sexual, not safe for work, or otherwise suspicious content. I think they're trying to equate my server to theirs. Again, this again all ties back to like the brain rot they got going on over there, where they think that because their server is like a Gooner degen cesspit, that because I don't have the ID verification that they have, it means I'm doing the same amount of things unverified that they're doing verified, which is obviously not true. I'm not a loser like them. There are rumors that Ergbla also sent Swan explicit images. Okay. However, we at this time cannot prove this. Of course you can't, because I'm not a fucking loser like you. Swan still remains in Erbla's server today, to continue to be abused by adults, all under Ergbla's supervision. Swan just right now in the chat said, neither sent me anything. Hello, where is this info from? It's from Imagination. Even Sam's in here. I'm sorry, that's crazy. The fuck did I deal about? So far, everything that Kishi is posting in here is information that she sourced from Glass, which is a 26-year-old man that did send his to Swan, and did engage sexually with 2 other. So far, Kishi's rebuttal has been information that she sourced from a literal predator. Swan has left and rejoined the server a few times, but don't be misled by the automated welcome messages. She has remained a part of Ergbla's community for nearly 2 years. I don't know if that's true, maybe. I don't monitor that closely. This guy's like, these people are stalking this little girl, and this guy's like, we've been watching Swan, she's been in there for 2 years. This is actually why I have Swan as a friend on Discord, by the way, because of Glass and now Kishi. People are going out of their way and targeting her and trying to use her for attention, for clout, abusive type of interactions that these disgusting people on the platform do. Do you guys see what's happening here? They're using this underage girl as a pawn, and they don't give a shit about her at all. They keep dragging her name into this shit, despite this shit being done with over, you know, however long now, like half a year at this point. You see how they keep bringing her up? They keep naming her directly, posting screenshots of her, things about her. They won't let it rest. I don't know. I just think it's disgusting that these people take this girl that's been victimized by these disgusting cocksuckers, and then these other disgusting cocksuckers keep using her, twisting things, keep bringing her up. Let the girl live. You know what I mean? Like, she obviously made her mistake. She fucked up. Like, leave her alone. But they can't. These VRChat people, they just can't leave this girl alone. They just have to keep trying to use her name. They're trying to weaponize her and twist things as a way to get back at me, because these people have nothing on me, which is why they make these lies up, and they are totally fine with weaponizing and victimizing this further to further their own personal bullshit. Do you see how disgusting it is that these fucking losers are still doing this shit? I mean, I'm just concerned about random people, because there are people with bad intentions that are trying to manipulate info, and certain will have no problem using you to do so. Hey, guys, am I a fucking fortune teller? I fucking called this shit fucking 6 months ago. Wow. Swan, you actually lied. There's multiple adults who know you lied about your age. Even when I was your age, I never did such deplorable things as say I'm 18 when I just turned 17. Stop trying to dodge what you did as well to push a narrative onto the other person. There's a reason you had one of your own friends tell you to eat a bullet. So this is, I assume, a grown adult telling a minor that she should kill herself, I'm guessing. This is, yeah, I can't believe Kishi posted this in this server thinking this was like in favor of her. So yeah, anybody who thinks that themselves for being a should probably take their own advice, right? In a video originating from Ergbla's Discord server, a user named Orena, who is identified as a friend of Ergbla, is seen. Wait, how are they a friend of me? All right, interesting. I didn't know I was friends with this person. They're seen as actively promoting a link that doxes the entire High and Tide upper staff team. This link was visibly placed in Orena's profile, and despite its severity, he was allowed to remain in the server without repercussion. Even more disturbingly, Ergbla appeared to condone the behavior, laughing it off and saying, "Can't say she doesn't deserve it." Well, yeah, I think doxing's bad, but if you dox people, I think you, like, if you're willing to stoop to a certain level and put other people in danger in some type of way that is considered morally wrong, then I don't feel bad if that happens to you. We will be providing evidence that Orena distributed highly sensitive personal information, including home addresses, phone numbers, private photos. Okay, this isn't even about me, so who cares? Despite this, Ergbla's community continues to claim they've done nothing malicious. This guy isn't from my community, and I don't really care what he does. He can do what he wants. This video right here, in which Ducky is saying, "This is wild," and me saying, "Just saw that, can't say she doesn't deserve it," it was deleted from the server because he did dox her in the video. And I can show you the video with the sensitive personally identifying information censored. So these guys join a KISHI'S and Stoners instance, and they like hack the intercom system and start saying some shit.
Attention everyone, this is KISHI'S deceased father. I just wanted to let everyone know I'm rolling over in my grave right now because of her horrific actions online. I condemn everything she has done since her mother Tammy and I have passed away. We want our sweet little girl Meredith back. If anyone sees her or speaks with her regularly, please share her mother's and my wishes. Thanks for listening.
Hey guys, we're making an announcement on KISHI'S behalf. She wanted me to let you know that she lives at North Carolina at zip code. Her name is Meredith, and that she is making a brand new OnlyFans video. The first fan to show up at her stuff will be starring in it with her. Keep in mind she wants to do anal. If she was totally innocent and didn't deserve it, then I wouldn't think it's funny. If you're bringing this video up saying it has anything to do with me, then I'm going to show the video. Apparently these are a bunch of dox bins on her. I didn't make these, so I don't give a fuck. So this conversation, again, has nothing to do with me. This was the woman speaking is a former member of KISHI'S and Stoners or High and Tide staff, and then the dude talking is Jordy, who's a racist scumbag loser. Again, that has nothing to do with me. I didn't say those things. One video I plan to share involves Ergbla and Glass, where they both were in a Discord voice call together, and Glass walked away from his computer, but he was screen recording his call with Ergbla. So Ergbla thought it would be funny to change his Discord profile photo to a photo of an African American's dick photo. I've heard Ergbla and his supporters deny this ever happened, but I had the video clip of it again. Ergbla's server has hundreds of hundreds. Ergbla exposed all those to a naked dick pic. This is 100% false, by the way. Ergbla did what Glass, but on a larger scale, times 480, because there's 480 kids in Erbla's server. That is such a weird thing to say.
I think the most concerning part of this entire message is this guy saying I have 480 kids in my server. This guy's doing like a minor check. Don't you guys think that's weird? Listen, if anything, I think the biggest takeaway from this specific message on the screen is saying that, hey, listen, if you're a kid out there, please be careful with what you do online, because there's people like this guy out here who are like tracking you for being a minor. Anyways, yeah, this is false. I did not change my profile picture to a penis. This was Justin Glass's server on his stream that had like 10 people in it. This is just more lies, probably. In this screenshot, you can see a public announcement he made to his community. Guys, come in voice, we're ERPing. Oh my god, that's so scary. Note that all the below statements were made where minors can view them as Discord. For the record, my girlfriend is very beautiful and fit, and I cream pie her regularly, unlike Glass. He still is eating any VRChat girls. Yep, W. I did used to do streams where I would live stream people on VRChat that were ERPing. I stopped doing that because of it would technically be considered against YouTube's TOS. Let's see, we could pretend I'm 15. I could be the Chris Hansen of VRChat. If you're down to help me with that, I'm so down. Yeah, but I want to make another account for that. But that could be interesting. Yeah, we should do that. Can we lure them into a private world and then you guys talk in some kitchen and then I come out from a dark room like Chris Hansen? Yes, Lamau. But no, guys, this is literally the start of the To Catch a VRChat Predator series. I'm not sure why. Are they retarded? Like, are they trying to say that like I'm into like age play or something? This is literally what started the To Catch a VRChat Predator series. I don't care about Glass, but can you go over those allegations? I already did. Nutters is 18. You can talk to a 16 or 17-year-old girl. Don't care. Let's move on. I have no problem with that. People that are usually like an age or two apart can talk. I don't think there's a problem with that. I don't even know what the fuck this is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Herbal discussing his virginity with a 15-year-old boy. Has minors added to his VRChat friends list. Okay. This minor is at least 14 years old in this TikTok video, and Erg was 27 years old when he posted this video. The irony, Erg harassing a 26-year-old for hanging out with a 13-year-old child. Before I got permanently banned from VRChat, I would accept every single friend request I got. So I think this is another like Discord brain rot situation where people think that like if you're friends with somebody via like a platform's friends list, it means they're like your actual friend. Audio clip from the fake KNS server Erglo created and invited kids to. Actually, it's not fake. It's the only KNS server that exists. So
guys, I had to stop fucking a just
bro, that's Glass in the clip. This clip is literally of Glass, the guy that she sourced her information from.
get on stream today.
That's so funny. She's so stupid. She doesn't even realize that she's like destroying her own source. So this is allegedly Kishi doxing somebody, revealing their photos, just like I said in the video, by the way. Photos, moi, another photo. Oh no, you found them IRL. You got me. Another photo. Haha, funny going after someone who don't even know who you are. That's not me, dumbass. Think again. Try again. So yeah, this is pretty evident. I would say this suggests that she did, in fact, probably find this person's real-life photos and started posting them in a ticket. Here's what I want to happen, okay? I want VRChat to realize that they're endorsing this disgusting fucking human. And I know the VRChat staff don't care about the safety of children, so, I mean, doxing people is pretty inherently bad. So, me personally, I would like to see VRChat staff take action against her for the fact that she has very clearly engaged and, you know, revealed personal information. I mean, I know she doxed me. I know that is 100% fact. I have evidence of it. I've been a victim of it firsthand, directly from her, completely unprovoked. I believe this is real. It would not surprise me one bit. So yeah, this is what Kishi does. I mean, this is a point I made in my video. And again, going back to the server that she created, this server is divided into two core sections: direct allegations, a detailed breakdown of each accusation he's made, dismantled point by point with receipts and evidence. And it's only these three things. I mean, where are the allegations of you doxing people? Why have we not responded to those, Kishi? I mean, I just showed you another screenshot right now. She spent more time trying to make lies about me than even defending herself at all. Even if all of this was true, you still didn't even respond to any of the allegations about you. All this would do, assuming it was true, would just prove that I'm also a piece of shit. So we're both pieces of shit then. Like, you still didn't debunk anything. Because Kishi did such a bad job in this Discord server that she made Supposedly, in the interest of transparency and to debunk my video point by point, I went ahead and made a list of actual points from the video instead of you just trying to deflect blame and accuse me of lies instead. If you actually want to be transparent and respond to the video, here is some questions for you to answer. I'll even paste them in the description of this video for you so you can copy and paste them nice and easily into that server. But I have a strange feeling we won't see any answers to these questions.
Urblot, if you're watching this, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. We're gonna have a fun time with Urblot. And thank you, please like, subscribe, and I guess see you in the next video.